of Bay Area boxing talk. So this episode, we gonna talk about the aftermath and how the predictable content creators scrambling, as usual, pushing their lies and their agenda, mad because Bud pulled a G move on their hero, Errol Spence. And I mean, these guys are so predictable to where it's just laughable. Did not tell you in my stream what they was gonna try to do. I told you I already told you. Everybody asking questions about, well, how did Bud find a way to make this happen? But like I said, these are the same people that said Bud wasn't business savvy and wasn't smart. And I broke down how Bud is gonna make a very solid amount of money. Of course, people say, but look who he fighting. It's a tune-up fight. It's a stay busy fight. But he finna get paid a solid amount of money for staying active. But that seemed to go over people's head because at the end of the day, they just, man, I'm not finna continue to wait. They had pretty much a year to put this fight in place, come up with a plan. But they didn't want to make the fight. Now it's funny. Now conveniently, Errol Spence say he moving up to 154. And like I said, if they have a network deal or if they have a network, he might be fighting February the 5th. And he gonna be fighting in Dallas. So I guess when that dude did that interview a couple of weeks ago, I ain't gonna say who he is and what, because I'm not trying to make it look like I'm trying to attack somebody's channel, but there was a dude that said, oh, I saw the contracts. Well, you the only one that Crawford did. All this stuff was cap. All it was an attempt to save face. And then people said, well, how did this fight get put together? Based off the fact that Terrence Crawford was able to make another fight, it just goes to show you, like I've been trying to tell you, it don't take no 6 months to put together no fight. It don't take no 6 months. Let me tell you a quick story, because while a lot of these dudes think they know what they be talking about pertaining to boxing, do y'all know how long it took to make Sugar Ray Leonard, Thomas Hearns one? About a week. Everything got negotiated pretty much within a week. Look it up. Go Google Emmanuel Stewart talks how Sugar Ray Leonard versus Thomas Hearns got made. At the end of the day, these dudes is just mad because Terrence Crawford, he can move without Errol Spence, and he ain't tied down to no promotional company, no manager, or none of that stuff. He asked them to open up the books. They didn't want to open up the books. They could keep crying. So, at the end of the day, they had ample opportunity to make this fight. Didn't want to do it. So what is Terrence Crawford supposed to do? He's supposed to move on. And like I said, the Spence Brigade, they can come with all the excuses they want. They come up with all the excuses they want. Now, like I say, all of a sudden, Errol Spence saying he moved it up to 154. Man never wanted to fight in the first place. Because like I said, at the end of the day, I'm not tied down to no clique. Like I keep saying, I'm my own brand. I answer to nobody. I don't do groupie stuff. And if you think you fit to troll my channel, you sadly mistaken. Man never wanted no smoke with Terrence Crawford. Had ample opportunity to make this fight. Terrence Crawford agreed to take less money. Still wasn't good enough for them. Take less money, 35%. They can't even guarantee this man no back end money. Oh, we'll give you your money off the net profits. So that's how you treat another black man. That's how you treat another black man, right? Because remember, it was the fake pro-black movement that was pushing this agenda. Remember, they was hollering about somebody a slave and all this kind of stuff. They the ones. For sure made his own move, and it's what it is. It's a G move, and them dudes can't handle it. So now they got to do damage control. Once again, they got to try to protect Errol Spence's reputation. It's always been that way. Like, these dudes is just like extremely emotional when it comes to Errol Spence. Just like anybody that was saying that they thought Terrence Crawford would win versus Errol Spence, you'll get videos where people will be attacking him. So everybody had to pick Errol Spence to win. So you can't even have your own opinion on who you suspect when you think about it, man. Like I said before, I never had a horse in the race. I didn't care who won. I just wanted to see the damn fight. I just wanted to see the fight. That's all I ever wanted to do, was see the fight, and we couldn't get it. So like I said, here's the thing though. Say what you want to say, Terrence Crawford now got a fight date. The PBC don't have, now this time last year, the PBC had a fall schedule. Where's their fall schedule at? And like I said, these dudes disregard anything that somebody say. You didn't see no reports coming out hardly by, you know, the PBC and the Spence apologists when Adrian Broner, a PBC fighter himself, said, man, we might be fighting on Twitter. Because these dudes hell-bent on trying to protect the dude that don't give a damn about them. Al Heyman don't care about these dudes. The same Al Heyman that was basically freezing out good black media. For just having their own opinion. And then you have fighters crying about certain fighters getting in because they might not say what they want them to say, or sit up there and kiss up to them. But like I said, didn't I tell you that this was gonna happen? That these dudes would go be sitting there? Why do y'all continue to listen to dudes that don't cover fights, that don't go to fights, don't hardly do no interviews, just make up stuff? Like at the end of the day, I already know the Errol Spence Brigade was sitting in their car crying and stuff, boo-hooing and stuff. Because like I said before, I never needed nobody, and I'm just keeping it a buck. Sorry I have my own opinion. Sorry I like to do real respective journalism. Sorry I didn't fit your mold. Sorry I didn't comply. Well, actually, I'm not sorry. I'm being condescending. Now go, hey, they gonna flag, they gonna flag this video too, like they always do, because they don't want to hear the truth. Like I said, man, they've been moving funny for, like Errol Spence and the PBC been moving funny for a minute. Like I said, when Terrence up on Errol Spence, I'm gonna share something with you guys, and this is just real talk. I'm gonna share something because somebody brought this to my attention. I was told this by 2 people, and this was confirmed. Let me talk about body language. Real talk. When Terrence Crawford pulled the Errol Spence a few years ago, I don't know where they was. Errol Spence had his hoodie over his head. If you really ain't intimidated by somebody or kind of timid by somebody, man, I ain't pulling my hoodie over my head. It wasn't cold up in there. Terrence Crawford got right up in Errol Spence's face. Errol Spence said, let's bet 100,000 that I win. Terrence Crawford said, nah, that's a bet $1 million. That showed Terrence Crawford's confidence. Because it's finna get ugly now. But you somebody, he telling Terrence Crawford, man, tell your nigga to be quiet. And Terrence Crawford said straight up, hey man, you talking to me, you ain't talking to him. Once again, had a chance to look Terrence Crawford right in his eyes. Go right up to the ring after Terrence Crawford defeated Sean Porter. Instead, he walked out of there and tweeted. That's what the Errol Spence Brigade, they won't do videos about that. Errol Spence's body language towards Terrence Crawford been funny all along. Terrence Crawford went to Dallas. Wouldn't even let the man in the ring. Because see, what really was going to happen was they was going to... Because keep in mind, the PBC didn't even acknowledge Terrence Crawford's belt. Don't y'all remember? They wasn't even acknowledging his belt at first. They was trying to say the WBA, the WBC, and the IBF was really the official belts. Because I think what was going to happen was, the master plan was, if the Pacquiao fight would have came through for Errol Spence, he would have beat Pacquiao and he would have moved up to 154 then. And then waited on the fight with Canelo, because that's all they was gonna do in the first place. I told you, man, I'm gonna keep tearing these dudes to shreds. And is, you know who these dudes is. Floyd said out of his own mouth that the fight wasn't gonna happen. But somehow it's still Terrence Crawford's fault. Like I said, man, these dudes is just too easy, man. It's too easy to debunk what they saying, because that's all they do is tell half truths. That's what they've been doing, telling half the story, because they can't tell the truth to save their damn life. And that's all it come down to. They can't tell the truth to save their damn life. Real talk. But anyway, I'll be back with more. We gonna continue to cook Errol Spence and the PBC and Al Heyman. I'm out.